Ladies and gentlemen, my name is
Scott.
Hey, yo. Is that his younger brother? That's gotta be
Jeff.
The cream will rise to the top. Oh, yeah.
And you're listening to
all of the great action figures from our good friends at Hasbro.
The Fullyposeable.
Have your own Wrestlemania with all your favorite figures.
Wrestling figure.
Each sold separately from LJN.
Podcast.
And we are the Mount Rushmore of professional wrestling.
Hey, welcome to episode 375 of the Fullyposeable Wrestling Figure Podcast, longest running episodic wrestling figure podcast going today. My name is Jeff, and sitting alongside next to me is my real life brother, not storyline brother, Scott. Scott, say hello.
Hello.
Scott, what's going on, dude?
Man, it is literally the road to WrestleMania. We are days away as we record. We're a little bit early this week because you and I are going to be literally on the road to WrestleMania.
Jet setting.
Limousine riding? Well, no. Uber riding? Lyft riding would be more appropriate.
Yeah, more Uber, Lyft riding. Yeah, of course.
Yeah, that would definitely be more appropriate. But yeah, dude, I can't wait. I cannot wait. We'll be there Saturday. Really hoping that the Usos versus KO and Sammy is the headliner that night. I think all those guys have definitely earned that spot. So I hope they get the payoff Saturday night. Really want to see KO and Sammy as tag champs. You and I watching them kind of come up through Ring of Honor, Pro Wrestling Guerrilla. I think it would just be so cool to watch that happen live. So fingers crossed that's the main event on Saturday night.
Dude, I can't wait to head down there. WrestleCon, who are you getting autographs from?
Honestly, right now, I haven't looked at the final list yet. Right now, it's just Daniel Bryan.
Okay, so for me, it's Daniel Bryan, Tanahashi, Bushwhacker Butch, and Berserker.
So you're doing card cases, right?
I'm doing card cases for Butch and Berserker, and then doing figures for Tanahashi and Daniel Bryan. Funny thing is I got so many figures done in Dallas last year that I only need like just a handful of guys this year for autographs.
Nice. So less to take home.
Exactly. I know. Shorter distance, less to take home. Makes
Yeah,
sense.
exactly. Exactly. But yeah, I'm looking for, Bryan Danielson. I guess I shouldn't be calling him Daniel Bryan anymore. Looking forward to getting that Toys R Us WrestleMania exclusive figure signed.
With the two belts?
With the two belts. And as I've said before on that figure, it's just incredible. And not only that, being able to be there and witness that event live and that moment live makes that figure even all the more special. Plus, you got it for me for my birthday one year. So looking forward to getting that signed. But right now, he's the only one for me.
All right. Yeah, that's it for WrestleCon for us. What day are we going? Are we going Friday afternoon or something?
Well, I mean, we've got stuff going on. So we kind of need to look at the schedule and see when we can fit WrestleCon in.
Yeah, we might have to like sit that down and figure it out.
Yeah, for sure. Like on the plane, maybe Thursday night, start looking at the schedule because we got a few things going on, something Fridays, a couple things Saturday.
If anybody would like to get any of our shirts, head on over to Pro Wrestling Tees or whatamaneuver.net. You can follow us on Twitter, YouTube, Snapchat, and the Book of Faces at Fullyposeable, Instagram, Fullyposeable, WFP. You can go back and listen to any of our past podcasts on Podbean, Stitcher, iTunes, iHeartRadio, and Spotify. Please rate and review and subscribe and follow on iTunes. You can send us any audio questions, or anything else at all. Send it on over to fullyposeablewfp at gmail.com. All right, Scott, did you get any figures this past week?
Did I order any figures? No, but I did get notifications from BBTS that my Nolan Trilogy set of figures is on the way. Or I should say, it's on the way to the pile of loot that I've got going, in addition to the Razor Ramon Ultimate. So I don't know if I have the Chase or the regular one coming, but we'll definitely update as soon as I get that big box shipped. But no special orders yet.
For me, it's basically been dry over here because taxes got me this year. WrestleMania, just kind of trying to save money right now because
I gotcha.
Yeah, got hit by life this past month or so. So anyways,
adulting sucks,
dude. I hate it every single day. I hate it, dude.
It's the worst.
All right, Scott, we'll do a little quick round of Can you last a minute or a minute and a half, boys? And it's your week to get me back. Do you have figures for me?
No, I don't.
Okay, you can just come up with any 3 figures. There's
or we could just keep the show moving along and get into the news, because there was a bit of big news that broke this week, and I'm very, very sure.
Can I get you back? Can I do some? What's wrong? What's wrong? Are you okay over there?
I'm fine. Hello, KBW.
Oh, everybody, it's me, KBW. I told you last week, Mr. Toon, that I would get you on fast food trivia.
Mm-hmm.
Would you like to take a quiz?
I would love that, actually.
This comes in from Useful Trivia. Your brother sent me this site.
Oh, thank you, brother.
It's our other brothers. Our 2 older brothers.
The older evil half brothers, yes.
I was hanging out with your older half brothers this past week. They're way cooler than you 2 jerks.
Oh, really?
Did they let you use their Wi-Fi? High-speed internet. Broadband. Got to use their broadband. It was excellent.
I'm so happy for you, KBW. You must have been thrilled.
I was very thrilled. All right. Fast food trivia. Are you ready?
I can't wait.
What fast food restaurant is credited with introducing the first modern-day drive-through window? Wendy's, Sonic, McDonald's, or Burger King?
The first drive-through.
First drive-through. Oh, there's too many questions on this. I'm not going to ask you anymore. I'm going to go get my BK. This isn't going to take too long.
All right. Well, I'm just going to say that it's right. And you go enjoy your BK there, KBW.
Actually, it was wrong. It wasn't Burger King.
Damn it.
Oh, no. It made noise.
Oh, wow.
This thing is scary. Oh, it's not. Oh, it makes noise. I love this thing. Are you ready for your next question?
Oh, good. He's found a new toy.
The way it was Wendy's. Wendy's is credited with creating the first modern-day drive-through window. Oh, I hit the wrong button. Oh, no. I keep hitting buttons. I'm sorry. I'm going to just end this bit.
Why does it remind me of Jackass 4 with the flip-flop machine?
Oh,
Whoops, wrong button.
Where they even got the question right and it's still nailed.
It's still nailed him, yeah.
All right, I'm going to go. Actually, now I want Wendy's. I'm going to go to Wendy's.
Get like 4 Baconators, dude.
No. I get the Junior Bacon Cheeseburger.
Junior
Bacon Cheeseburger. No tomato. And then I want fries.
Mm-hmm.
And the Frosty. Do they have Coke or Pepsi there, Scott?
I believe Wendy's is Coke.
I'm going to get Mr. Pibb.
Good for you.
And then I'm going to get some chicken nuggets.
Oh, you're going chicken nuggies, huh?
Yeah. And then
okay. This is quite a meal.
And then another Frosty.
Is it your cheat day, KBW?
Every day's cheat day with me. Rock has nothing on me.
This MF for spitting.
All right, get out of here, dude. Go enjoy your BK. Wait, no, Wendy's.
Yeah, enjoy your Wendy's, dude, and hit the drive-through teller. Wait, does he drive?
He pedals. He kind of like has, the Flintstones where their feet would pedal or be the gas.
He drives the 5-point toes. Got it. Okay. Well, I was going to say, KBW could hit them with that trivia at the drive-through. I'm sure they'll love that.
He's done that before where he's held up the line behind him.
Oh, I see. Talking to them?
Talking to them, dude. He just talks to him about random stuff. Like last week, it was all about his, how he wants to go on Masked Singer. Oh, I'm back. By the way, thank you to you guys. I now have a CD coming.
Oh, a CD?
I have a CD. It's one of those, the Now music, that type of thing.
Oh, good.
It's me singing all the famous songs that other people do, but I make them even more famous.
Oh, good. Can you give us an example of one?
Yeah. Bop. Shibidap-bop, bop. Yeah, ooh.
That's outstanding, but Jeff, on some level, that sounds like our first cat vomiting.
They'll tweak it in post.
Oh, I see. Got it. Auto-tune's going to help a lot.
So I must go. I need to warm up my vocals with a Frosty.
Well, you enjoy that, KBW.
Something else, man. I swear to God.
He's up at the drive-thru at Wendy's going, "Have you heard of this Ozer?"
Did that a couple of weeks ago. He was like jotting down notes in the car. Well, in his 5-point toes. And he was jotting down notes and he was just writing things that he was going to put in his letter. And then he started running them by the person that was taking the order. It's like in the speaker. And I'm like,
Okay.
dude, just come on, just run it by me. And he goes, no, I must try it on somebody else. You hear it all the time. So he started talking to him like through the speaker.
He's rolling in his 5-point toes.
So I take it you do not want to play Can You Last a Minute?
I really don't, but if it'll make you happy, I mean, I can come up with 3 figures on the fly.
Do you want to just do one?
All right, we'll just do one.
All right, I will. Oh, clue.
This figure was made in the 2010s.
I'm taking out my earbuds.
This jerk. I was going to throw him a softball too, but now I don't know, man. I was going to give him the Daniel Bryan Elite that I was talking about getting signed, but now I think I'm going Shockmaster SDCC, and that's what he's going to have to guess. This jerk.
Took a long time to explain.
It did. It did. The listeners and I had just had a quick conversation. A heart-to-heart, if you will.
Was it about KBW? I get it.
No, it wasn't.
It wasn't about KBW?
It was not.
What did you guys talk about?
We just talked about some stuff, but this figure was in the 2010s. And I'm going to start the stopwatch now.
Elites.
It is an Elite.
Okay. Is it from the main Elite line series?
It is not.
Is it Legends?
No, it is not.
Is it a defining moment?
No, it is not.
Is it a San Diego Comic-Con?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Shockmaster.
Shit. Yeah, it's Shockmaster.
Done that one already?
I don't think so.
Oh, I think we did.
We did Shockmaster SDCC?
I think I got you on him.
Really? I would swear if we started going down the list of those, that would have been like the first one I guessed. I mean, I might have guessed Isaac Yankem first, but Shockmaster definitely would have been second.
Okay. All right, well, that was easy. How many seconds was that?
Like 21 seconds, dude.
Oh, I beat your record of 22.
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah, well done, dude. Well done. I was actually going to give you a softball with the Daniel Bryan that we were just discussing.
Oh.
But I thought you'd get that right away.
Yes.
And so I changed it up to Shockmaster, and I guess I should have kept it D-Bry.
Should have kept it the D-Bry. I probably would not have gotten that.
Damn it, because we just talked about it.
Just talked about it.
It just happened.
All right, Scott. Well, that was lame, our beginning segment.
Because of KBW or because of the 21-second Can You Last a Minute and a Half?
21 second.
Oh.
Dude, KBW is over, brother.
Yeah, I think you're even starting to warm up to him a little bit.
Not even
Dude.
close.
He's under your roof.
Dude, it's not by choice. He just came here and he was like, I have a letter to write. And I was like, okay, you can use my computer. I didn't know it was going to be him living here.
Right.
Yeah. Then he starts
Good thing you had that kennel.
Oh, I know. It's my old dog's kennel, so I was luckily able to throw him in there, so.
Surprising a human can smell worse than your dog, but somehow.
It happens.
It does, especially all the fast food he eats.
Oh, dude,
Lord.
Yeah, but he sweats it out. Remember, he sweats it out during the summertime.
Oh, good.
Yeah, all those toxins.
Leaves that nice big wet spot on your furniture. It's beautiful.
All right, let's head into the news. Let's start off with Sean Ing over at KWK Collectors. He showed off La Resistance.
Ooh.
Nabe Dupree and Sylvain Grenier. He announced them this past week, so that will be going into the KWK Kayfabe Heroes and Collectors line. Can't wait for those. That's one that hasn't been done in a long time.
That means yes.
Oh.
Yeah, no, not we, man. No, we, as in yes. You are correct.
E-Man is a WrestleMania legend.
Yes, he is, and I hope that they make a figure of him. If they've done Hornswoggle before, no reason they can't do a wee man.
They've done Knoxville.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, let's start going down the line. Let's start getting these Jackass guys made. But no, that's great for Sean. I'm super happy for him. La Resistance, that's a great get. I know a lot of people are going to be excited about those two guys coming in.
05 to 08 era was such a weird time of wrestling, but you know what? It was unique.
Oh, it definitely was.
Yeah, just such a weird time. Like, La Resistance was a tag team I shouldn't have liked, but I'm like, these guys are pretty cool, you know?
Yeah, they were pretty cool.
So
they were great heels.
They were. All right, let's move over to Mattel. You guys saw it this past week. The crowdfund was announced and is up on Mattel Creations. That's another thing that chewed into my budget this month. I wasn't expecting.
Yeah, a nice little $400 chomp taken out.
As Scott said, it is $400 for the new crowdfund, which is a WCW Nitro stage.
Which, Jeff, what did you say last week it was going to be?
A WCW Nitro stage.
Well done, dude.
Thank you.
Well done. And that was before any of the teasers. That was just based on this is what Jeff Toon thinks it's going to be. So I've got to say, great prediction, dude. I was way off base. I was thinking an Attitude Era with a Mike Tyson and a Vince. I was way off the mark. Good call, dude.
So last year when they showed it in Dallas, when they showed the stage off in Dallas, there was too much hype around it. A lot of people were excited when they saw those pictures. I was thinking there's no way that they don't go that route.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Anyway.
Smart play because WCW definitely has a gigantic fan base. So I don't think anything is going to stop this whole project from tip to tail. This thing is getting funded complete.
You guys have probably read this over numerous times, but I will reiterate everything. So let's go over the tiers for the crowdfund. That is $400. Tier number 1, 7,000 backers. Diamond Dallas Page includes entrance vest, WCW microphone, swappable heads, and hands.
These are all ultimates, by the way.
I meant to add that.
And what is it? I think it's $4K just to fund it. And that gets you the Nitro stage and the first appearance Hulk Hogan.
Correct.
Thank you. Comes with a WCW championship belt and 2 shirts. One of them will be rippable, but no Postamania shirt.
No Postamania. That's in the notes, actually.
Oh, my bad. Sorry.
Spoiler alert.
Jumping ahead.
Tier number 2, 9,000 backers. Big Papa Pump Scott Steiner includes sunglasses, WCW US Championship title, and swappable heads and hands.
Nice.
Tier 3, 11,000 backers. WCW debut Ultimate Warrior includes soft goods entrance duster. Soft goods entrance crop duster, WCW microphone, and swappable heads and hands. What? Did I say something?
No, dude. Go ahead.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, had nothing to do with your crop duster comment.
Price is $400 plus shipping. We have until Friday, May 5th to get this fully funded and unlocked all the incredible tiers. What do you say, Scott? Are you jumping in on it?
Oh, for sure. Yeah, this whole set's epic. I love the LED lights that are on it, but I love that there's 6 presets with like different light functions so you can play different music or whatever and have the lights go along. And I was more of a WWF kid because that's what I grew up with. And when WCW started plucking all of the WWF talent, namely Hall, Nash, Hogan, Six, you name them, WCW pretty much got them all, Brett, they were a big threat to the WWF. And there was all that talk about, they're going to put WWF out of business. And I would, what did I know? I was, in my early 20s and had no idea. I wasn't smart about it, but thought that might actually happen. So I started to hate WCW. But it's definitely one, as I've gone back and watched more of it, I kind of regret not watching it all go down and happen. I mean, I did watch on occasion. I'd flip channels, but definitely was watching way more Raw than I was Nitro. So with all that said, it's one of those things that I respect it now. I enjoy the product, and this is a no-brainer for me. You're going to get 5 Ultimates out of the deal because it's definitely going to fund. WCW has such a huge fan base, it's going to have no problem. 5 Ultimates, the first Scott Steiner, and he looks badass. So this one to me, dude, is pretty much a no-brainer. Even at $400, I think we're getting over on Mattel.
Exactly. I don't know if I'm going to do 3 or 4 like I did with the ring, but maybe 1, and we'll see how I recover from WrestleMania.
Yeah, there you go, because you're going to have time, because you got all the way till Cinco de Mayo to get your order in for it. And as far as I know, nothing else is getting added?
No.
That's going to be it. So no early bird, nothing like that as far as we know. So that to me, this is a no-brainer. Between the humongous stage, the 5 Ultimates, this, I don't know, man. What are Ultimates now? $35, $40?
Somewhere around there, yeah.
32. 35?
Yeah.
After tax and everything, more if you get them shipped. So 35 times 5, that's, what about $175?
And you got the stage.
Yeah. So the stage easily is $200.
Yeah. Around there?
250, given the sheer size of it. This to me seems like a great deal.
All right. That is it for the crowdfund. And as I said, it started this past Wednesday. So make sure you get your backing in. If you want 1, 2, 3, whatever it is, 4, 5. And if you get 6, you are a baller.
6.
All right.
Okay. I have a hunch that not a lot of people are going to be buying multiples like they did last time.
No, it's not going to happen.
No, because a lot of those people didn't flip those sets for as much money as they thought they were going to. The ones that bought it on speculation, they didn't make as much, especially as they played the long game and tried to wait it out. Those prices didn't spike like they thought that they would. So I don't think people are going to be buying these on speculation. It's going to be like hardcore fans buying into this.
Well, they got quite a few of them, and they sold them right away the second they got them in, and that's where they made their money.
Correct. Yeah, but if you were trying to play the long game, you lost.
Yeah, you were done if you tried to play the long game.
Of course, yeah.
And a lot of people were selling stuff off piece by piece, where they did make good money back on Doink, especially Doink. And the Diesel and the Macho, they made some good money on those. But as far as selling it complete, they weren't making much.
Right, yeah. And I haven't paid attention recently to values. But yeah, you're right, Jeff. When that first came out, they were able to get some of their money. But yeah, I don't see a lot of these being bought on speculation.
All right, let's go over the questions that came in to Steve from the Wrestling Figs message boards. And as Scott mentioned, we are recording a little bit early this week, so I didn't have as many. So let's just go through them real quick. First question comes in from Fighter Hayabusa.
Watch out for that back brain kick.
It's from the first episode of Nitro and will come with 2 shirts, correct? On that episode, he wore a Pastamania shirt and his Hulkster shirt later on. Will one of the 2 shirts be Pastamania? Steve said, we are fulfilling a longtime community request with this one and giving you a shirt without Velcro down the front along with a rippable version. We sadly can't do Pastamania shirt at this time. We did look into it though. The early sample of the shirt will debut Thursday at the Superstore. So this past week.
Hey, Jeff, guess where we're going to be Thursday?
Well, you're working. I'm off. I'm already off on vacation.
Yes, but I'm thinking later in the day, once I'm off work.
Oakland Airport.
I will, yes, and then a little bit later.
A plane that is flying us to Los Angeles.
So let me cut to the chase because you're kind of dragging your feet. We will be at the Superstore on Thursday night. So now I'm super excited.
No, me too, dude. You know what's going to happen is all those pictures are going to roll in while you're at work.
Of course.
Yeah, so
Of course.
But we'll get down there and we'll still have a great time. Doesn't matter.
We'll take our own pictures. We'll be fine.
By the way, I came up with another song for my Now album.
He's back. Oh, good. He's back.
I'm a real American. Fight for the rights of every man. Jim Johnstone wanted me to sing this one on my Now album. It's KBW Now 2. I didn't even know you did 1, dude.
What happened to 1?
It got lost. It's
oh, I see. It's an underground release.
It's an underground.
I see.
All right, go eat your food, dude.
It's more of an EP.
Next question comes in from It's Sammy Season. Hey, Steve, do you know if Mattel Creations takes the money right away from your card or do they place a hold on it until the product is ready to ship? I'm curious as this will be my first time placing an order on Mattel Creations. Steve said, I believe they place a hold on your card when you order and actually charge when the item moves forward at the end of the campaign in May.
Can confirm.
Oh, that is true.
That's how they did it with the first one anyway.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, it got charged as soon as it funded, like as soon as it was a go, they took the money out.
Question comes in from PJ. PJ said, so does this mean the only way we'll get an Ultimate Edition Big Papa Pump is with this set, like Doink and Diesel from last year's? Or will there be more, just not in this attire? And speaking of this one's attire, is that how he's going to be with the painted on singlet and a singlet-less body, or will the final product have molded singlet torso? Thanks. Scott has a new molded singlet torso. He's talking about
I don't.
you. Oh, you don't?
No, I don't. Oh, he's talking about Scott Steiner, dude, the figure.
Oh, I was like, man, there are a lot of women that pay to see you in a singlet.
I'm like, how did he know about the mold on my torso? I've been taking creams for that. I don't know. Working on it, Steve. Jeez. Ozer!
Singlet cut has been modified from what you are seeing in these early virtual models to be rounder, like his real singlet versus the V shape. These attires as Ultimates will be exclusive to this set.
Okay. So, man, how long is this going to take to come out, you think? The last one was about a year.
I think it would be about the same time.
Okay. Man, it's a long time to wait for a Scott Steiner. I'm hoping we get Steiner figures before this one.
Well, we'll get Scott Steiner figures. I'm figuring we're going to get Elites. We're going to get 2-packs. But I think that as far as Big Papa Pump, they're going to hold off and wait for this Ultimate Edition. Like, they'll do Steiner Brothers of 93 with the WWF tag titles. They've got so much under their umbrella right now to do as far as Steiner Brother figures.
For sure. Yeah, definitely.
I think that they're just going to hold off on the Big Papa Pump because now this is part of the crowd fund. They're going to hold off on it and just play the long game with the Big Papa Pump figure.
Okay.
Or at least the era of Big Papa Pump.
Wouldn't that just be crazy, though, if like the first Steiner figures out of the gate were the Ultimate Tag Team? And then the next Steiner that comes out is Scott Steiner in this set?
Yeah. See, like, what I'm thinking is that they'll do a tag team set of the Steiner Brothers. Then they'll do Steiner Brothers in Elite series. So, like, for example...
We've got a Rick coming up, though, right?
That was one of the rumors.
Yeah.
Was that Rick was going to be in the same series as Braun Breaker. Then Scott will probably be in a series or the following series after that. But he won't be Big Papa Pump. It'll be... Maybe,
okay, but what Scott Steiner do you do, though? Because if you do Rick, you're thinking probably heel Rick Steiner, like the leather jacket.
Why not where he had the goatee? Not the blonde hair with the goatee, but he was looking evil with the dark hair and the dark goatee.
You mean, but he was still part of the Steiner Brothers tag team.
That's when he turned on him, right?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, so why not do that?
Because I want an Ultimate Tag Team of them before anything else.
Patience there, brother.
I don't have any of that.
I can tell.
I'm just thinking Coliseum Collection with how great those box arts look. You could do that with the Steiners.
Yeah?
Some great looking box art. And they've got the WWF tag titles over their shoulders. They've got the WCW tag titles around their waist. They got their Michigan jackets on.
Yeah?
I'm just picturing this and I'm like, I want that first. But then the problem is I buy that first, I buy no other Steiners.
Be cool, man, is if they did a tag team sets of like, I don't know, let's go back to the Coliseum collections. Tag team sets of like Beefcake and Valentine.
Yes.
Heart Foundation. They don't have
yes.
They don't have the Killer Bees. Don't think they have Hillbilly Jim because they haven't done a Hillbilly Jim in a long time.
It's been a real long time. I don't even know if Hillbilly's affiliated with the WWF anymore or WWE.
So they could do Sheik and Volkov.
Yes.
So like I'm starting to think, and then now with the Ultimate Editions, they can do tag teams like the Steiner Brothers, the Head Shrinkers, and Ultimates. Like there's so many tag teams that they can pair up. Harlem Heat, exactly, dude. So, anyways, sorry, just got a little fantasy book in there.
Well, you know they're gonna do the Usos.
Yep.
So I'm thinking ahead like 2 years from Mattel, and I'm super excited for what they're going to be bringing out. My wallet is not.
Well, now it's time to play the patient game and just put your money all towards Ultimates.
Yes, which is I'm like, give me that Steiner Brothers set first. And I'll be a happy camper. I'm not having to worry about any other Steiners coming out. Or okay, I want this Scott, but I kind of want this Rick to go with them. But they're like 5 series apart in the Elites. No. None of that. Colorful singlets, WCW and WWF tag titles, Michigan-style jackets, because they can't do Michigan, obviously. Ultimate Edition, boom. Money out of my pocket.
Don't forget, do a Hall & Nash Ultimate Editions, too.
Oh, dude, now you're talking. You are talking, yes.
Just saying.
Take my money.
All right, Scott, we got to jump into that nostalgia segment. What do you say?
Let's talk about it.
Going back in time for nostalgia.
to WWE Elite number 80, we want everybody to head on over to WrestlingFigureDatabase.com. Over there, you can find almost every wrestling figure ever made over at WrestlingFigureDatabase.com. But what we want you guys to do this week, head on over there, look for the WWE Main Elite Line section, look for 51 to 100, scroll down, click on Series, scroll a little bit down and click on 80 and follow along as Scott reads off this list, or just type in the upper right-hand corner in the magnifying glass, Elite 80. You could do that as well. But follow along as Scott reads off this list. Again, that's all over at WrestlingFigureDatabase.com. All right, Scott, what you got for Elite Series 80?
Yes, sir. Mattel WWE Elite Series 80 consisted of Bayley. This is Bayley in her yellow gear. Comes with a wacky blue inflatable man and the tool that she used to deflate the inflatable guy when she turned heel and broke Peyton's heart and ruined any chance I had of calling my daughter a WWE superstar one day.
It could still happen. She's got a long ways to go.
Thanks a lot, Bayley.
Bayley's fault.
Totally Bayley's fault. No, we love you, Bayley. Next up, Eric came with a headdress. Eric being one half of the Viking Raiders, I might add. Came with a headdress accessory and a left arm gauntlet and a right shoulder pad. Tag team partner Ivar also came with a headdress, came with a left shoulder pad and a right arm gauntlet.
And read what I put on the notes.
I was going to let you read that when you go over prices later.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah, you can use your terminology for that. Thingy-mabobs, dealy-hoos, and what have yous. Next up, Kevin Owens was wearing a Stun Owens Stun shirt. God damn it, Jeff.
You going back and reading it?
Yes, I am. I'm trying to move forward, though, here. Also came with a briefcase and a ladder. Next up, Kyle O'Reilly. He was your variant in this series. Regular version was Kyle O'Reilly in his camo gear. Came with an NXT tag title and a UE shirt that had sleeves cut off. And the belt was placed in his arms like he was playing it like the guitar. He might have gotten that from Hulk Hogan, I'm just saying.
Just saying. We're just saying.
It's venturing a guess. Might have gotten that from Hollywood Hogan. Kyle O'Reilly's variant was Kyle in his black gear. Same accessories. Same pose with the playing the belt in the package. Next up, Ricochet. Came with an entrance vest and 2 removable hoods. One hood up that goes over his head. The other one, the hood was just down, resting on the vest. And last, certainly not least, your collector's exclusive was from Walmart. It is the great Rocky Johnson, the Rock's dad. Rocky Johnson came with a purple robe, pink trunks, and Jeff. That rounds out WWE Mattel Elite Series 80.
Series.
Very good.
Especially with the Viking Raiders. I love their gear that they put them in. Thought it was
a lot
fantastic.
of accessories, dude. That's a lot of accessories with those guys.
I think all the tooling went to them.
Yes, very much so, yes.
The tooling budget, I should say.
Yeah, and they look fantastic.
They really do. All right, what's your favorite figures or figure?
Man. Is it weird that my least favorite is Kevin Owens? And even that one is good. I think the Bayley's outstanding.
Okay.
The Viking Raiders are amazing. The Kyle O'Reilly is really good. The Ricochet's really good. The Rocky Johnson is spot on. If I had to pick a favorite, I got to go Viking Raiders as a set. They're incredible.
They are really, really good.
Yeah, it's hard to pick a favorite out of this one because, again, I think top to bottom, it's really, really solid. And probably KO and Ricochet are my 2 least favorites, but they're both really good.
I would have to go Viking Raiders, my favorite, and I would go Ricochet, my least favorite. But like you said, it's still really good.
Yeah, it's still a really good Ricochet figure. I love the accessory. I love the 2 hoods that came with Ricochet. So you could just have like the hood resting on the shoulders, or you could have the hood up over the head.
All right, we've got some eBay prices to go over. Bayley with the wacky inflatable waving an arm man, whatever they call that thing.
Just what you called it.
Oh, okay. The tool that she used to deflate the inflatable guy last sold eBay listing. Seller won $15 but accepted $8.90 on March 26th.
Man, that's a really good bit. Like, it's a defining moment for Bayley, too.
Yeah.
Like, that changed her character entirely.
Yep. Eric with the headdress and arm gauntlet, last sold eBay listing was March 26th for $9.60.
Man, that's way low. That's half of retail. Come on.
Var with the headdress, half shoulder arm thing, and then he had the other arm thing.
You're so eloquent.
It's very descriptive.
You have the best words.
Thank you. Last sold eBay listing was March 11th for $19.95 on a buy it now. Now, they were sold together, and the last one was on March 9th for $28. Kevin Owens with the briefcase and ladder, last sold eBay listing was February 24th for $10.50. Kyle O'Reilly, which was the variant, his regular was the camo gear, NXT tag title, belt place like he was playing the guitar, variant Kyle in black gear. Last sold eBay listing on the regular was March 26th. Seller wanted $28.99 but accepted $24. For the variant, last sold eBay listing was March 12th for $35 on a buy it now. Ricochet with the removable hood, last sold eBay listing March 22nd for $27.89 on a buy it now. And the collector's exclusive Rocky Johnson with the purple robe, last sold eBay listing was March 26th for $25 on one bid. So that is it for the eBay listings. I'm noticing as we're getting a little bit closer to catching up to the Mattel Elites, I'm noticing that the prices are starting to drop. Now, I don't know if people are just kind of not purchasing figures and they're bringing the prices down, or the later series don't garner as much money right now in current day.
Or it could just be the plethora of product that was on the pegs. Because remember, we were really famished for products for a long time. How many conversations did you and I have about going to the store and not seeing anything on the pegs at all? Yeah. You know, but all of a sudden, these later series start to come out in Elite. Mattel is hearing the complaints. They start flooding the pegs. These things are way more plentiful for us. So that I'm sure that has a lot to do with the lower prices. But again, Jeff, as you brought up, as we get later on into the Elite series, like when we start to hit, say, I don't know, like Elite 140, for example, Elite 80 may start to really escalate in price. We don't know, but hey, we're going to keep you guys posted.
All right, Scott, as this show drops, it's either in a drop before we leave for WrestleMania or it's in a drop on Sunday after we get back. But either way, it's WrestleMania season. So I think it's time for some more fun trivia. What do you say? You want to do more trivia, more WrestleMania trivia?
I would love to. And would you say, Jeff, that WrestleMania season is greater than or less than Christmas season?
Less than.
You love Christmas.
I do love Christmas. I just get lazy and I forget to get people gifts, and then I wait till the last second. Terrible. Horrible.
Guilty.
Okay, let's do some WrestleMania trivia. Do you want to do 10 questions about WrestleMania 24?
Oof.
Okay, WrestleMania 23, 10 questions.
Oof. I'm even less confident with that one.
WrestleMania 21, 10 questions.
Okay, we'll table that one.
WrestleMania 31, 10 questions.
Ooh, okay. We're tabling that one as well.
WrestleMania 8, 10 questions.
Okay.
So what are you thinking?
Right now it's between 31 and 8. Did I have any more options, or was that it?
Well, there's plenty more options. We could do 10 questions about WrestleMania 5. We can do 10 questions history of WrestleMania, first edition.
No.
WrestleMania 1 through 10, 10 questions. History of WrestleMania, 10 questions. I mean, we've got a wider range. We could do WrestleMania 2000.
No, you know what? Let's go WrestleMania 31.
Damn it! Now I got to scroll all the way back up and find it. I shouldn't have given you options. I should have just told you what you were doing.
Oh, dude, you would have killed me at 23 and 24. Like I don't remember the last time I even watched those. Like, of course, 24, the HBK versus Ric Flair match. I've seen that. I don't know how many times. With 24, Batista versus Taker. No, that was 23.
That was 23.
That was 23. Okay. That was, dude, what a match that was. But as far as like the rest of the cards, like I wouldn't be super confident with them. So let's go 31.
Jim Johnstone just texted me on my Sidekick. He wants me to do another song on my Now album.
What number now would this be?
This is part of number 2.
Oh, still part of number 2. And yeah, it's certainly number 2. Okay.
You tell me what to wear. You tell me what to do. Well, you better get ready. Bow to the KBW. Break it down. Generate into something. Oh my god, dude. Get out of here, man. You're ruining the show.
Not according to a lot of people. He's making it better, apparently.
Guess so. We're getting more listeners as he's on. I don't know.
Yeah, his music skills are second to none, though, dude. It was like I was literally listening to DX coming out.
Yeah. I got another one. He just texted me again. Okay.
Oh,
last one. And then you got to go. Scott's got to do WrestleMania 31 trivia. I'm just a sexy boy. Sexy boy. I'm not your boy toy. I'm nailing it. I think I'm hitting it in G major.
Jeff, it's like we're at WrestleMania 12 watching Shawn Michaels descend from the ceiling to face Bret Hart. It's like I'm really there when he sings.
That's how I'm going to make my WrestleMania entrance. You're not at WrestleMania. Get out of here, dude.
Wait. He's not coming, right?
Oh, no. He's not going, dude.
Okay. He wouldn't be able to handle himself around Ozer. I'm just saying.
Oh, no. Although he got excited about sitting with the animals on the plane ride down there. In his kennel, huh?
They're not food, KBW.
He's going to go eat his Wendy's now. All right.
Okay, good. There's 18 Frosties.
All right. Are you ready for WrestleMania 31 trivia?
How many questions?
10 questions.
Perfect.
On the pre-show for the World Wrestling Entertainment WrestleMania 31 event, who won Fatal 4-Way Tag Team match for the World Wrestling Entertainment Tag Team Championship? New Day, Usos, Los Matadores, or Tyson Kidd and Cesaro?
Kidd and Cesaro.
The pre-show for the World Wrestling Entertainment WrestleMania 31 event, who won the Battle Royal match for the Andre the Giant Memorial Trophy? Ryback, Big Show, Miz, or Damian Mizdow?
Big Show won.
The next match at the World Wrestling Entertainment's WrestleMania 31 event, they're so descriptive about that.
You could probably skip a bit, brother, and just go past all that.
Skip a bit, brother. Was a ladder match for the World Wrestling Entertainment God damn it.
You can just call it IC title.
I'm going to just call it the IC title. Who won this match? Bad News Barrett, Daniel Bryan, Dolph Ziggler, or Dean Ambrose?
Daniel Bryan.
Next match at the World Wrestling Entertainment's WrestleMania 31 event.
I think you just enjoy reading that.
I'm like a Ron Burgundy. I'm just reading it off the teleprompter.
Whatever's on the teleprompter.
Okay. The next match at the event was a singles match contested between Randy Orton and Seth Rollins. Who won this match? Orton?
Randy Orton.
Okay.
With perhaps the greatest RKO in WWE history.
Definitely top 3.
It's master debatable, but
yes.
It was amazing.
Next match at World Wrestling. God, sorry. I got to stop doing that. Okay. Next match event was Sting versus Triple H. What factions interfered in this match? Hold on. BWO and Fabulous Freebirds.
Holy crap, that would have been amazing.
Authority and Four Horsemen, Degeneration X and NWO, or Evolution and the Spirit Squad?
I want it to be the Fabulous Freebirds so bad.
I know. But
how incredible would that have been, dude? I mean, assuming, of course, Buddy Roberts and Terry Gordy were alive, but holy crap, that would have been awesome. But it was DX and the NWO.
Next match was AJ Lee and Paige, who faced the Bella Twins in a tag team match. Who earned the winning fall in this match? AJ Lee, Nikki Bella, Paige, or Brie Bella?
Dude, that's an excellent question. Man.
Remember who won. I just can't remember who got the pin.
Same. Oh, dude. You know what? I'm going to go Paige. Because AJ Lee was on her way out. And was it the next night she was her last match?
It was.
It was the Monday Night Raw after. But I don't think they had her get the pin in what was almost her last match, especially given that it was WrestleMania. I'm going to go Paige.
This match was John Cena who challenged Rusev for the World Wrestling Entertainment United States Championship. What was the outcome of this match? John Cena won by pinfall, Rusev won by pinfall, John Cena won by submission, or Rusev won by submission?
John Cena won by pinfall.
Triple H and Stephanie entered the ring to announce the attendance for the event. Who entered the ring to interrupt Triple H and Stephanie McMahon? The Rock and Ronda Rousey, Alberto Del Rio, and Rey Mysterio? Hold on. CM Punk and Colt Cabana, Shane McMahon and Dana White.
Rock and Ronda. Although, dude, Colt and CM Punk, that would have been something.
Exactly. People would still be talking about that.
Oh, gosh, yeah.
Next match saw the self-proclaimed new face of fear, Bray Wyatt, challenged which legend?
Undertaker.
And who left WrestleMania 31 as the World Wrestling Entertainment Heavyweight Champion?
Seth Rollins. And I'm going to change the page answer to AJ.
All right, let's submit your answers. Okay, on the pre-show, who won the tag team championships? You were correct with Kid and Cesaro.
Okay.
Pre-show, who won the Andre the Giant Memorial Trophy? Was the Big Show, correct. Next event was a ladder match for the IC. Who won that? And you were correct, Daniel Bryan. Next match was Orton versus Seth Rollins. Who won? And you were correct, Randy Orton. Next match was Sting and Triple H. Which factions? It was not BWO and Fabulous Freebirds. I'm sorry, Scott.
Damn it.
It was, however, the correct answer of Degeneration X and NWO, like you had guessed. This match saw AJ Lee and Paige face the Bella Twins in a tag team match. Who earned the winning fall? Be glad you went back and changed your answer. It was AJ Lee.
It was. Okay.
Next match was Cena versus Rusev. John Cena did win by pinfall. Triple H and Stephanie were interrupted by Rock and Ronda Rousey, so correct on that one. Bray Wyatt did face The Undertaker, and Seth Rollins did leave WrestleMania 31 as champion. So you got all
100%.
You got all 10 correct.
Nice. It also helps that we just reviewed that show not too long ago on Drunk Wrestling History.
So no wonder you wanted to do that one.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. And now you know, and Jeff knowing is half the battle.
Let's do one more. We got WrestleMania 30. That's 15 questions, 21 with 10 questions.
You know what? Let's do WrestleMania 8. You did
8.
have that as one of the options, right?
I did.
Okay.
WrestleMania 8. Funtrivia.com. El Matador Tito Santana opened the card against a wrestler who was making their singles debut at WrestleMania. Who was his opponent?
HBK.
Bossman, Undertaker, Shawn Michaels, or Skinner?
No, it was not Skinner. Skinner would be on later in the card.
Jake the Snake Roberts was a master at mind games. However, at WrestleMania 8, Jake would find himself in a match with an opponent who was immune to them. Who was Jake's opponent?
Undertaker.
Andre the Giant, Ultimate Warrior, Big Boss Man, or The Undertaker. How did the match between Bret the Hitman Hart and Roddy Piper end? Double countout, Piper pinned Hart, Hart pinned Piper, or double disqualification?
Hart pinned Piper because Piper neglected or refused to hit Bret Hart with the ring bell. And he put Bret in a sleeper. Bret went over to the corner, kicked himself off of the turnbuckles, laid on top of Piper, and pinned him.
And to add on to that, Bret had no qualms about using the Timekeeper's bell against Steve Austin at WrestleMania 13.
That is correct. So Piper taught him nothing, apparently.
Exactly.
Or I should say, Bret learned nothing from Piper.
Next up was the 8-man tag team match. How many participants of this match has held the WWE World Heavyweight Championship belt?
Oh, goodness.
0, 3, 1, or 6?
Well, let me refresh here. The 8 participants were... Oh, gosh, it was a crap show of mid-card. Hacksaw, Virgil, the Nasty Boys. Crap, who else was in that match?
Or, dude, I don't remember that match.
It was like mid-card mania, dude.
Mid-card mania.
Is it okay if I look up the participants real quick?
Is that cheating?
I don't know. You're not giving me who the participants are.
I don't know who the participants... I don't even remember that match.
Yeah, it was just like a lot of like Virgil, Hacksaw, the Nasty Boys.
Okay, so
the Beverly Brothers.
Okay, so let's kind of do the Rolodex. So
none of those guys won the heavyweight.
Correct. So Beverly Brothers never did. Nasty Boys never did. Virgil never did. Bossman never did. Who was the other two?
Oh, was Bossman in that one?
You said Bossman was in that one.
No, I thought I said Virgil and Hacksaw.
Sorry. Okay, so Hacksaw never did.
No. Man. I don't know who was in the match now. I'm forgetting. I'm going to go 0.
0? Okay.
Yes.
Who was the ring announcer for the 8-man tag team match? Ray Combs, Alex Trebek, Pat Sajak, or Jerry Springer?
Ray Combs.
R.I.P. Ray Combs.
Yeah, R.I.P. I think he was getting into it with Jimmy Hart, if I'm not mistaken. Like, he was antagonizing one of the managers.
Okay. Man, I do not remember that match at all. In the WWE World Heavyweight Championship match, how did the Macho Man Randy Savage cheat to end his match with Flair? Used the ropes for leverage? He didn't cheat. Pulled Flair's trunks during the pin? Or used brass knuckles?
Ooh. I think he held Flair's trunks.
The model Rick Martel fought a real Native American at WrestleMania 8. Who was he? Jay Strong?
Tonka. Wait, give me the multiple choice, please.
Jay Strongbow, Wahoo McDaniel, Tatanka, or the Renegade?
Oh, come on.
We're trying to trick you with the Renegade there.
Yeah, they were, because he came out at the end of the show.
Which of these wrestlers did not participate in the WWE Tag Team Championship match? Steve Kern, Steve Ottman, John Tenta, or Mike Rotundo?
Steve Kern.
Was Owen Hart's nickname at WrestleMania 8? He didn't have one? The Blue Blazer, the Rocket, or the Missile?
The Rocket.
And last question, the match between Hulk Hogan and Sid Justice was well known for being the return of the Ultimate Warrior. But what other wrestler interfered in the match? Berserker, Ted DiBiase, Andre the Giant, or Papa Shango?
Papa Shango.
All right, those are some layups right there, except for the 8-man tag. But
they love that 8-man tag.
They had a couple questions in there.
There were like 38 questions on that thing.
All right, El Matador opened the card against which wrestler who's making his singles debut at WrestleMania? You were correct, it was Shawn Michaels. Jake the Snake Roberts was a master at mind games. Who did he face? That was The Undertaker. How did the match between Brett and Roddy Piper end? Hart pinned Piper. Next up was the 8-man tag match. How many participants of this match has held the WWE Championship? I'm sorry to say, Scott, the correct answer was 1. The 2 teams of 4 were Sergeant Slaughter, Big Boss Man, Hacksaw Jim Duggan, and Virgil versus Repo Man, the Mountie, and the Nasty Boys. Beverly Brothers weren't in it, dude.
Damn it. See, if I had known the participants, I would have been like, boom, just one.
Was the ring announcer? You were correct. It was Ray Combs. In the WWE Heavyweight Championship match, how did the Macho Man Randy Savage cheat to end his match with Ric Flair? And you were correct. He pulled Flair's trunks. Who did Rick Martel face? You were correct. It was the Renegade. It was Tatanka.
Yeah, he ran out to save Hogan. Come on, dude.
Each of these wrestlers did not participate in the WWE Tag Team match. You were correct, Steve Kern. What was Owen Hart's nickname? You were correct, the Rocket. And the match between Hogan and Justice was well known for the return of Warrior. Who was the other wrestler? And you were correct, it was Papa Shango.
I'm telling you, Sergeant Slaughter is a killer in these types of things. Because remember with Nate's question a few weeks back on the Hasbros, we missed out on Sergeant Slaughter. And here again, Sergeant Slaughter has cost me my pride at a perfect score in WrestleMania 8 trivia.
It's funny because that's actually happened numerous times where Slaughter has cost us Nate's trivia and now just this.
A true heel.
He is a true heel. 9 out of 10 on that.
I'll take 19 out of 20 total. Thank you.
And that rounds out the show, which means we are now headed to WrestleMania.
Yeah, we start our road to WrestleMania right now.
Yeah, I didn't get in WrestleMania shape this year.
What do you mean get into WrestleMania shape?
Usually get
What is WrestleMania shape?
Well, okay, so what happens is if you notice a lot of wrestlers start to get into WrestleMania shape, like you notice their bodies transforming, like it's something about WrestleMania season where they want to look best on the grandest stage of them all.
They start to get thinner while wrestling fans start to get bigger. So it's like an inverse reaction, right?
I was trying to get thinner and jacked, and that didn't happen this year. I was too tired. So
well, you know what, Jeff? As normal, I picked up the slack for us, and I did like all the other wrestling fans and got bigger for WrestleMania season. So you're welcome.
You always pick up where I always slack off.
And if I don't get a fat burger in LA, I'm going to be pissed.
Where's a fat burger at?
I don't know. We're going to find one, though. There's a few out there.
Ask your brother one more question.
Oh, boy.
What fast food restaurant introduced a popular advertising campaign in 1997 that featured a talking chihuahua? Del Taco, Domino's Pizza, Pizza Hut, or Taco Bell?
Yo quiero Taco Bell.
You better have gotten that one or I would have been pissed at you.
I would have been, I would have been so embarrassed.
Fast food restaurant boasts that you can have it your way. Oh. Hello, my sweet. Answer that for you.
Thank you. Because you did say it was one question.
Yes, but I saw that. And,
Dude, you better get KBW away from you.
Oh, dude, when he starts talking fast food, dude, it's just ridiculous.
If you feel something on your leg, I would move the opposite direction.
Feel a little funny diarrhea. Sorry.
When you're sliding into home and your pants start to foam.
It just went off the rails. Dude, he just sends us.
What happened?
I don't know. He just sends us into that realm. Anyways, that rounds out the show. We want everybody to head on over to WrestlingToyTracker.com if you're in the hunt for any of the old school toys like LJN's, Gloobs, Hasbro's, Just Toys, Bendems, Defining Moments, or retros. Head on over to WrestlingToyTracker.com and see if you're getting a fair market value on those. So again, that's all over at WrestlingToyTracker.com. All right, time for our podcasting buddies. It's time for the Stolen Gimmicks podcast, of course, with Jordan Cassat and his tag team partner, Joe. Go check them out. Fun show over there. I always enjoy listening to every Friday or Saturday, or sometimes on Sunday, whatever it may be. I always listen to it on the weekends, but check out the Stolen Gimmicks podcast. Checking out our buddies, Breaker and Bane, of course. Over there, they do wrestling talk, movie talk. They talk everything under the sun, like Dutch Brothers. You love Dutch Brothers.
I like Dutch ovens better. Those are hard to defend against.
Also, check out Breaker's side projects, TB Toycast with the great Travis Fowler, and Saturday Morning Rumble Wheel. Check those out. Got Positively Pro Wrestling Podcast with Steve and Eric, and actually, we owe Steve an apology.
What happened?
We were supposed to do a WrestleMania draft show, and we never got around to it, and I put that on me. So, formally on the show, I issue Steve an apology.
Sorry, Steve. If I knew about it.
I did tell you about it, but we've had so much going on that, whoops, we messed that one up.
You know what? Let's just chalk it up to 2023 really sucks.
So, but check out their podcast and also check out their Facebook group. A lot of fun over there. Check out the Chick Foley show with Seth, Sheena, and Marco. We're going to try to get them on for the summer of Saying Dude Love. We got Justin over at Wrestling Cheers. We got RJ over at Ringside Rant. Marty and Rucker doing Boots of the Face. We got Tim with Pulling Up a Chair. We got Soda and Ethan talking about In the Marbles Pod. And Scott, what you got for Drunk Wrestling History?
Give us a follow on Twitter at wrestling_drunk. Those two clowns will be in LA with Jeff and I as well. So, give us a follow on Twitter. Stay tuned to where we might be hanging out. Show that dropped this past Friday was a list of wrestlers that you probably didn't know were Jewish. This was Adam's idea for no other reason than it's something to talk about.
You guys running out of ideas over there or something?
It's like 95 WWF, dude. We're just throwing stuff against the wall and see what sticks.
All right. Well, good work. I'm not it's going to be entertaining. It usually is, but that's just a random off the wall. But yeah, go check out Drunk Wrestling History.
Because we're not always accurate, but we're always drunk.
And check out some Marty and Sarah Love Wrestling. Scott, roll call.
Gonna throw it out to Jason Wolf. Give him a follow on his social medias. That's Jason WULF. Jason Wolf, the great artist, the great custom figure maker. If you like custom Hasbros, you got to see what this man is doing. He's posting pictures all the time on Facebook. Just recently did some Zubaz Road Warriors. Did a RoboCop Sting. Amazing stuff. Go follow him, Jason Wolf. That's WULF. And Jeff, that rounds out roll call.
Is that Sting as RoboCop?
It is Sting that was standing side by side with RoboCop. So think Sting in like his workout pants and a tank top. Not Sting with like metal all over his body.
Okay. All right. I thought I'd just ask. I wanted to clarify.
Yes. Thank you for asking.
All right. All right, Scott. 2 days. It's time to go to WrestleMania.
Can't wait.
I know, me either. How much are you gonna spend at the Superstore?
To be determined. I definitely want a zip-up hoodie, but if they don't have that, I don't know, dude. Maybe the KO shirt that would be exclusive this year. It just depends on what's there. I mean, something could tickle me a certain way, and I'm like, yep, I need to take that. So definitely a tank top. So a zip-up hoodie and a tank top for sure.
Okay.
But aside from that, I don't know. To be determined.
TBD.
Yeah, we'll do all of our crying next week about how our budgets got wrecked like our Final Four brackets.
Still do a Final Four bracket?
No, just being topical.
Oh, okay. I can't get into college basketball.
Yeah, I used to. Nah, not anymore.
Yeah.
It's not for me. Baseball's
You
around the corner. I don't have time for that.
got time for that?
Right.
But what we do have time for is WrestleMania. So, Scott, in a couple days, I'll be seeing you. But for now, we must round out the show for episode 375. Anything else?
Enjoy WrestleMania. Stay safe. Stay healthy. Fig Life since 2016. And happy toy hunting.
Want to thank everybody for listening to episode 375. Hashtag Fig Life. Adios.
Yeah. Fullyposeable. Let's go. Jeff and Scott, the Toon Brothers, busting out the ring. But we don't take it out the box, MOC. Happy toy hunting, we'll see you next week. We're the OGs of WFP. Fullyposeable, thank you all for listening. It ain't no storyline, real life siblings. So everybody go and do your toy spotting. Hashtag Fig Life, adios from the Kings.